Alright, hey friends, what's happening? What's shaking? What's going on? This is Andy coming to you again from here at my Daily Funk Club headquarters. And yeah, right on. I'm back home, back in the studio here. And I had a great visit to New York and Pennsylvania, Toronto. Now I'm back home for a few days. And while I was out traveling around back home in Rochester, I was visiting with a friend of mine who's a bass collector. And I ended up acquiring this really cool old 1965 Hagstrom bass made in Sweden. And it's an excellent bass. It's a cool retro vintage instrument that's a good example of a really good quality one from that era. There's a lot of terrible ones from that era, and but there's a few really cool ones and really good ones, good sounding, playing, and well built. It's a really weird and goofy instrument. The body's plywood, and it's covered in this vinyl, this red vinyl, and then it's got this plastic top cap on it that's held on with these screws, this shiny red plastic top cap. Then it's got this also very silly molded white kind of pickguard thing that also has the controls on it. And the controls are really interesting. It's got one volume control and no tone controls. The tone controls are all done on switches. And then it's got a low pickup. You know, that's the neck pickup. And then the bridge pickup. It's both of them. Just the neck. Just the bridge. And both. And then it's got a tone switch. This is what the tone, this is kind of the brightest sound that it makes. And then when you click the tone switch over, which to me just sounds like taking a tone control like on a P bass and turning it to 50%. And then it's got this other one that's called mute, which acts as something along similar lines. So it's another form of kind of a tone, kind of rolling off the tone. But it has this, you can do so many cool things with it, okay? So far I've been playing with the pick, and before I put the pick down, I just want to show you one very cool thing that you could do. You know the tic-tac style, the country tic-tacking? It's great. You know, a lot of times they would use those old Danos for that, or baritone guitars and things like that. But this one just, it does that really, really well. Now, so far I've been playing it with the pick a lot. Let's hear what it sounds like with fingers. This is where... Let's hear just the front pickup. pickups. Jack is a little bit janky. It's 51 years old. Gotta be careful with the jack. Now let's hear just the back pickup. One thing for sure that I'm going to have to do is dig the bridge saddle grooves in. The person that I bought it from did some restoration on it, and it's got this nice acrylic, this hunk of acrylic for a bridge. It's actually a movable bridge. That's how you intonate it. But I'm going to have to dig. I'm going to have to file the grooves deeper because I play with such ferocity. So that was just the back pickup. This is the, neither of the mute switches engaged, so it's wide open. Meaning the most bright sound that it has, and with both pickups. This jack is going to have to be... I'm going to have to get in there and figure out what's going on with that jack. Probably just a loose wire. You know, you got to be a little bit forgiving to a 51, 52-year-old bass. The fact that it still survives and has held up so well and is still very playable and just a wonderful sounding bass guitar. I don't know, these things were not an expensive instrument, and just in terms of a vintage tone, a very authentic vintage tone, this thing's got it in spades. I love it with the semi-mute switch on. And the flat pick, the flat felt pick, both pickups, and then the tone in the the first tone switch in the kind of higher sounding setting. Is a very articulate and tight, defined tone. All the notes. frets too. You know, that intonation, it's not bad. I could sit here and play all day, and I just might. But I wanted you to hear my Hagstrom. This old bass, God, this thing's cool. I'm going to do a few little minor tweaks to it to make it a little bit more sturdy for my heavy-handed technique, which is basically all I'm going to have to do is pull this bridge off and take a file and dig those grooves a little deeper so the string doesn't slip out. Pop out of there. And, you know, maybe take this jack, you know, it's got a little crackle in the jack we got to get fixed up. But other than that, we're in real good shape with this instrument. God, the thing plays good. It's got low action, nice and even. There's no weirdness to the neck. The frets are nicely crowned and polished. The person that had it before me did some nice restoration work on it to really bring it to, you know, a great playable and useful place. You know, you noticed as I was switching through the switches, they don't make any noise and they all function great. So yeah, I'm playing through the Mesa Boogie Strategy 888 tube head, which is my favorite of all bass amplifiers, you know, in terms of the massive tube amp realm. And then I'm playing through both the Bergantino HDN 212 and the Tech Amp Classic 212. And I found that this is a really great, I love the way this sounds, the Bergantino 212 and the Tech Amp together. They're a little bit different, but mixed together, they're like peanut butter and chocolate. One of those kind of scenarios. So I wish you a great day, and thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching all the videos, and we'll see you next time. Right on. Peace.